Okay, hello. Okay, I'm back. Okay, what I'm going to show you is I've already put my chicken, I've already washed it and put it in the pan. And I'm going to show you what I do with that. And then I'm going to show you how I make potatoes because everybody really knows how to make baked chicken. But anyway, this is what I do to my whole chicken. Okay, I salt, pepper it, and I put butter on it. I washed him and I cleaned him out real good. I put about this much water in the bottom because it makes its own water, okay? So that's going to be that. So I'm going to put that in the oven. Let it cook. I do not cover it. Okay, I do not cover it. Now, here's my potatoes I have sliced up. Here's my onions. Here's my butter. And I'm going to show you what I do. I sliced them up and I've got them in water. I'm going to pour the water off. And, okay. And the other thing I do is my cream of mushroom, golden mushroom, okay? Golden mushroom soup. And I'm going to show you what I do there. I'm going to use 2 cans. I may need 3, but I'm going to start with 2. Because I think that'll be enough because I'm not making many. Because it's just me and Jeff. So anyway, so that's my potatoes. This is it. So I take this and I pour it in this pan here. Oh, okay, now. Golly, that doesn't ever happen. Okay. And then I do this. Now, you're probably not going to understand this, but I pick out the mushrooms. We don't like mushrooms, but the flavor of the soup is so good that's why I do that. So see, I'm just going to scrape these out, the mushroom. We're not mushroom eaters. So, okay. So that's what I do with that right there. It'll look like a big one right there. Nope. Okay. So then, let me do something. Okay. So I'm going to take a can of milk. I washed the mushrooms out that I just poured in there, okay? And I do this. And I know I'm stirring with a knife. That makes no sense at all, but, you know, I don't sometimes. So. Maybe if I used a knife, a fork, I'm going to spoon, maybe it'd do better. Okay, let's try this. Okay. It just leaves it a little creamy like that, okay? And I'm going to use 2 of them because I already know it's going to use 2 for sure. I'm just going to kind of look at the things as I get them. Take those out. Okay. Y'all don't have to do that if you like mushrooms. The mushrooms aren't big enough I'll just put them in there. Anyway. So anyway, we're going to do this. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I just mix it up real good. You can pour it directly on them. But to me, this just really does the trick that you need. Now, I'm going to add half a can, because I don't know that my pan is going to hold a whole, because I got a little pan, because there's not many potatoes, because it's just us. So, okay, so that's going to be what I'm going to pour over them, okay? So now, Jeff, that's fine. You turn them. And I'm going to do this right here. Layer my potatoes like so. Hey. Okay. And then I'm going to take the butter. I did my onions. I have to be careful with onions because Jeff doesn't like onions, but for flavor, okay? So when I put a little bit of butter like this, just kind of like that, okay? And my hands are clean, y'all. I just washed them. And then I'm going to salt and pepper. Not much salt, but just enough. Because you have to have some flavor in there. Then I'm going to do that again. Okay. You can put pads of it on there. I just like to do it in a little bit longer things, and I don't know why. There's no calories in this either, by the way. Ha. That's what everybody makes fun of, is that there's never any calories. But there's a few. There's some more onions. Okay, now, we're going to do the last little potatoes. Like so. Okay, and we're hoping this video doesn't get chopped up on us, so keep your fingers crossed. I keep my fingers crossed so y'all don't have to watch a 15 reel video for this. Like, okay, salt. We're going to do the butter again. Okay. Whoops. We'll put that little pat right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. Now you use a whole stick. Now, if I'm using more potatoes, of course there'll be more butter, there'll be more soup, there'll be more everything. Okay? And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to restart it back up. Where it's kind of, see how thick it is? Okay? Now, lay that right there. And then I take this and I just pour it over. Let it kind of sink down in there. See, it wouldn't have held 2 cans of milk, and it's probably not going to hold this. So you know what? I'm going to take some of that out. Hold on just a minute. Whoops. Because that's going to spill over. You don't want it to spill over unless you don't care if your oven gets dirty. I care if my oven gets dirty, so anyway, I still need more out of there. And this is just, you know, I know 2 cans isn't gonna fit in this little bowl, so that's why I did 1.5. So I guess I had a few more potatoes than what I thought. Okay, so that'll take care of that. Then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to wipe all this off so it doesn't burn and smell up the whole house of something burning. But that's still going to spill over. So let me get just a little bit more out there. And I save this so if it dries up or something, you know, and I need more, I can just pour this right back in there. So I'll just set it in the refrigerator until it gets done. Okay? But then just try to keep it off the edges. Okay. So we'll clean it one more time, like that. Okay, then every time, doesn't matter. I cook mine, I put the bowl on a cookie sheet every time because I do not want it spilt over in the bottom of my oven, okay? So right there. So now I'm gonna just slide that in the oven. My chicken's already in here. Okay. And it's going to cook about, God, look at that hair. It's going to cook about 2 hours at least. It's what, 2? So probably about between 4 and 4:15, I'll come back and I'll make a real short video. If I can do it live without messing it up, I may. But if I can't, then I'll just come back in a little bit and I'll put it in there, and that's what I'm going to do. But hold on just a minute. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to stop. Okay, hold on. Hold on just a minute. Okay, hold on just a minute. My phone is messing up like that. Okay, so anyway, we have got some massive winds today. But anyway, I was just going to tell you I think there's a noise background thing. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Reduce background noise. Okay. Hopefully that took that away. Anyway, so maybe that helped. But anyway, what I was going to tell you is I'm going to take that out in about 4 o'clock, which will be 2 hours. I'm fixing to go walk and get that done because it's so pretty out here today. And so I'm going to go get my walking done and do some other stuff I got to do during that 2 hours. And it's hot. Goodness gracious. But that's what I'm going to go do. And so y'all come back. And I'm going to do, I don't think I'm going to do a live. I think I'm just going to video it so y'all don't get stuck on one of those long videos. I'm going to show you the end product. And I'll show you exactly what it looks like. And I'm telling y'all, it is so good. And it makes your house smell good. Now, whether you could cook this in the crock pot, to be honest, I don't have a clue. I've never done it. I've just always cooked it when I know I'm going to be home and I'm here. So that's just what I've always done. But it is so good. You can also make that, if you don't like golden mushroom, you can also make that with, what's that, a cream of mushroom soup? You can do the very same thing with cream of mushroom soup. The very same thing. It's a whole different flavor. I like that. I used to do that until I tried the golden mushroom one day. And I haven't gone back to the cream of mushroom because I like golden mushroom. It's got really good flavor. And anyway, and you don't have to put a whole lot in it. My bird, I put butter on top of it. I salt and peppered it. I washed him real good, cleaned all his insides out. And then I put salt, pepper, and butter on him. You don't really have to put water in the bottom of a pan, of your baked chicken pan, because it's going to make its own juice. About an hour into baking him, I will take and I will baste him. And then I will do it probably 2 or 3 more times before I take it out. And then when I take it out, the skin is real tight, like on where the legs come on, and I'll just kind of splice it right there on each side, on each leg, to let it kind of fall over. And then I'll put the basting stuff down in there. But it's really juicy. It's a good chicken. And I did not cover it when I put it in the oven. And I've got it on 325 for about 2 hours. And if I need longer, then it's going to be a little bit longer than 2 hours if I'm having to cook these a little bit longer. But anyway, that's what's going on here in our town. So, oh, it is nice out here. Dang. I haven't really been out today. I've just been busy doing other things. And now I'm doing this. So anyway, I'm hoping this video, keep your fingers crossed, that y'all get a short video. And I hope that if y'all try this, you'll like it, because it really is good. And the flavors just, and then they come out so good. I like to put onions in mine, but Jeff doesn't like onions, so I have to put onions. He doesn't really know I put onions in it, but you have to put onions in it for flavor. You just have to. And but he always eats it. He never turns it away, so he doesn't really, I guess, know they're in there. I don't know. But anyway, if he did, he'd pick them out. So anyway, I think that's what I was going to tell y'all. And I hope that, now tonight I'm going to come back about 7 or 7:15. And oh my goodness, y'all need to watch Netflix. If you hadn't even started Virgin River, start it. It is a good show. It's a good, clean show. It's not, like I said, it's not shoot 'em up and kill 'em and all that. And that's usually what he watches, so that's always on the TV. But he loved this Virgin River. We watched the seasons 1 through 6 last season, and then this one just came out March the 12th, and I've already finished the 10 episodes. It's that good. I didn't want to leave watching it. I just want to stay there and keep watching it. It's really good. And they've already got season 8 filming, so it's just not ready yet. But anyway, just FYI. And you can get a free 7-day trial, I think, on Netflix. And I think it's like, it's either $8 or $14 a month. That's the only thing I really pay for. I don't do cable. I just do, streaming. And my son's got a YouTube TV, and I just pay half of his bill, and he's got me connected with them. So, I come out ahead on that one. So, but anyway, so that's all I know. And anyway, y'all just keep up doing what you're doing. And really, I hope your day is as pretty as my day. This day is absolutely, we don't have a cloud in the sky. Not one. Let me show you how pretty it is out here. If I can find my button. And there I can. I can show you how pretty it is out here. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. Just pretty, just beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Look at that. Our trees are starting to bud back here. So, yeah, it's just really nice. So, anyway, it's starting to bud. The heat's coming out. It's really warm right now. I think we were supposed to get 87 today, so go figure. But anyway, I'm going to go walk while it's nice out here. And y'all keep up doing what you do. And I don't know what's in the air. My goodness. Something got my nose. But anyway, y'all have a good day, a great day. Keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy your day. You're blessed. You woke up this morning. So we all need to be thankful. And so anyway, I will see y'all in about 2 hours. If it takes a little bit longer, just give me a little bit of time. But as soon as it gets done, I will show you when it comes out of the oven. And then I will dip it out and I'll put it on a plate so you can see really what it looks like, okay? So anyway, y'all have a good day, and I will be seeing y'all in just a little bit. Thank you. Bye. I can't see. The sun's so bright I can't see.